I'm here in the West End, a store called Cloud 9. It's a corner of Florida and Beach Street. Why am I here? Because of this week's Parsha. In the beginning of the Parsha, Parshas Acharei Mos, we have the story of what happens on Yom Kippur. And the Torah tells us that the Kohen Gadol had to come like this into the Holy of Holies, into the Acharei Kadashim. We know that the Kohen Gadol would go in on Yom Kippur. So there's a debate among the commentaries what like this means. Some say it means like this, meaning these clothing, these items of clothes. You don't wear the gold. The Kohen Gadol takes off the gold because you don't go in on Yom Kippur to the Kodesh Kadoshim, the Holy of Holies, referencing gold because that reminds of the golden calf. But Rashi tells us, Hashem says two things. He says, I spend a lot of time in a pillar of smoke in the Holy of Holies, in the Acharei Kadashim, and when you go in, Kohen Gadol, you have to come in with your incense pan, with the creation of smoke. Why is that needed? Why is that smoke so important? Asks Rabbeinu Bachai. Rabbeinu Bachai cites two verses in the Torah where it says that the Jewish people saw that smoke. They saw the smoke of the Beis HaMikdash, of the Mishkan. So what is so special about it? Rabbeinu Bachai says that what happens is when the Kohen Gadol would go in, it was almost like Hashem's private area, and the smoke would dissipate. This is according to the Zohar. Rabbeinu Bachai often quoted the Zohar and the mysticism, the mystical tradition. And he says that the smoke would dissipate. And even though there was an intimate meeting between the Kohen Gadol and Hashem, there still needed to be that smoke. So the Kohen Gadol couldn't see Hashem in that relaxed state. However, that's meant to be understood. We don't really understand that. Hashem is above anything natural, anything physical that we could possibly understand. And he says that the reason the Kohen Gadol has to come in with the smoke is that even though it's a moment of intimacy and of communication with HaKadosh Baruch Hu on that special day of Yom Kippur, there still needs to be that distance, that smoke. The Kohen Gadol can't see Hashem the way Moshe Rabbeinu couldn't see the glory of Hashem. He had to see him from the back, which could mean he see him through his actions, through history, where he could see his tefillin, his love for Am Yisrael. We're still at the end of the month of Nisan, the month of miracles, where we are told that it's the month when we hope Mashiach will come. We want that Mashiach to come, as the Rambam tells us, not because of some better life, but because we'll be closer to Hashem. And His will, the will of Am Yisrael, will be the will of the world. And that's really what we desire. And we're looking for that. And may Hashem answer our prayers, because we know even in the most intimate of moments with Hashem, those moments of Yom Kippur, these moments of the end of Pesach, it's all based on Hashem. Einon bilvado, it's all in His hands. Have a beautiful, beautiful Shabbos.